I had it taped up like this right here. Is it working now? Andrew, can you hear me?
Batting for Central
This
Greenbrier,
has to stay up like this. It
Okay.
can't be pulled right. That's the problem. It's pulled
Miles.
down. Right here. Okay.
Yeah, it was like that. He said try to mess with it because it wasn't working. So I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I unplugged it and reset it a couple times. Did you hear him? Are we good?
All right, apologies, folks. We may have had some technical difficulties in the top half of that first inning. It is scoreless here as it was a 1-2-3 inning in the first for the pitcher for Central Greenbrier, Keenan Adkins. So Central Greenbrier 2-1 in this tournament. They have scored 36 runs, but were shut out in one of their 3 games, which, of course, was their lone loss. Now going up against Chuck Chuney, who pitched briefly in Wesmon's lone loss in this tournament and was brought out before he crossed the threshold of 20 pitches. He actually crossed it in the at-bat, but they took him out after that at-bat. So Chuney misses there on the 1-2. So we're going to go over everything again. But for now, let's take a look at the batting order. For Central Greenbrier, this is Beckett Miles leading off, and he will foul one off behind Miles. Keenan Adkins, the pitcher, hitting second. Wyatt Bostic, third. And playing third, Colt Klein, the cleanup and catcher. Braden Elmore, center fielder, batting fifth. Samuel Shirley hitting sixth and at second base. The 2-2 delivery here is high, full count. Tucker Cup and batting seventh. Heston Haynes and Aiden Kirk and Henry Preston, 8, 9, and 10. All extra hitters. Colt Kirkham in right, batting 11th, and Isaiah Miller hitting 12th as Beckett Miles will go down to first. In the field right now for Wesmon, Chuney is throwing to Maxwell Parsons behind the plate. Lawson Lenort is at first. Titus Dodrell at second. Charlie Bowen at third. Reed Hans is at short. As that one gets behind the catcher, that's going to allow Miles to go to second. Decent throw, though. Right at the end of that play. In the outfield from left to right, Carter Anderson, Jacoby Spencer, and Cam Alt. Chuney, decent-looking pitch, but a little high, so 2-0, he falls behind. Like I said, it's been feast or famine for Central Greenbrier. Now 3-0 the count here. And the next one, that's in there for a strike. 3-1. Adkins had a tougher start to this tournament. He was 0 for 4, only reaching base once after being hit by a pitch, but had a much better day. As Central Greenbrier won in their third game, and he rips one down the third base line into left field. This should score one. Might get a throw at the plate here. No, they're going to hold the throw. Hans eats it, and that should be a double for Adkins and an early 1-0 lead for Central Greenbrier.
Now to plate number 25.
So quick correction on my part. Adkins had not gotten a hit since the first game. He doubled in the fifth inning of that one, and then he had gone a combined 0 for 4 since then. But that's a double again for him. So after going 2 for 3 in the first game with a couple of runs batted in, he's now 3 for 8 for the tournament. The 1-0 from Chuney, and this one is popped up and foul by Wyatt Bostic. Bostic is 5 for 8. He has only failed to reach base twice in this tournament in 8 plate appearances. think I have that right. 2-1, runner on second, and Bostic tucks his head in a little bit. That one high, 3-1. Chuney looking for that first out here. Sometimes, you know, you got the butterflies early. You just got to find that first one to find your rhythm. And looks like a pretty good pitch. It is in there for a strike, full count. Umpires behind the plate, David Posey, and then in the field, Daniel Hepler and Alan Copenhaver. As that'll be ball 4, Bostic will take first. Runners now on first and second. So that's going to lead to a conversation with Coach Hans. He's going to take his starter Chuney out, and Ramir Smith looks like he's going to come in to pitch. So we'll get a new pitcher. We'll step aside back here in just a moment. Bottom of the first continues when we return on Video Productions.
C receives straight A's in outcomes, safety, and cost efficiency. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Now pitching for Wesmon, number 13, Ramir Smith.
All right, we go.
Now back 21.
All right, we are back here with a new pitcher. Ramir Smith checked in. Smith has pitched already in this tournament out of the bullpen. And he will come in. Runners on first, second, facing Colt Klein of Greenbrier. Next one misses, so apologies. We are down a bug again, score bug that is, so 1-1 the count. And it is 1-0 Central Greenbrier in the bottom of the first. This one hit, and that one's going to get through Lenort at first. They are going to wave the runner home and around. Throw at the plate, gets by the catcher. Now they're going to send one more runner. Play at the plate coming, sliding in safe. One more throw at third, gets by, and this is going to wind up clearing the bases. A tough one for Wesmon there. It all started with a single by Klein, and everything else a little bit wild from there. Bostic comes across on the misplay at home. Then the throw back to third allows Klein to score. So I believe that's just a single, all said and done. But with 3 runs batted in, or 1 run batted in, 4-0 is the score now. Central Greenbrier, what a start. Ramir Smith throws the next one in there. That one misses to Braden Elmore. Elmore's had a pretty nice tournament so far, and in the last game had a triple and a single, scoring runs twice, and he's going to take a 4-pitch walk here. So tough start here for Wesmon. They, again, 1-1 in this tournament, and thought they looked really clean in their win, and I didn't think they looked bad in their loss, but obviously off to a tough start in this one here in the bottom of the first, and now the Thing is, you just can't let this get away from you early because it is still only the bottom of the first. You can get this together. Samuel Shirley up. Another player's had a fairly nice tournament with a number of hits. He had 2 hits in the 24-run game. Was one of Central Greenbrier's few players to get a hit in their loss. And also picked up a hit in their most recent win as well. So he has hit safely in every game. The 1-1 from Ramir Smith. Swinging this one down the third base line. It'll go foul. So Elmore at first, 1-2 the count. Still nobody out here. This is the 6th batter of the inning. 2 hits, 3 walks, a handful of errors, all of it leading to 4 runs. And swinging through, oh, he got a piece of it. Foul ball. Now, I thought that had just gotten away from the catcher, Parsons, but no, it was a foul ball. So nice effort there from Shirley to keep the at-bat alive. Got just enough of it. Smith. And this one chopped towards shortstop. Here's Hans. No, the third baseman coming over, flips to second, and they got him. And nice work by Dodrill to stand tall there. Bang, bang play. Fielder's choice gets the first out. Bowen ultimately made that throw as he was hard charging and was able to get the play. Tucker Cutlip steps in and will take a ball on the first pitch. So Shirley on first via fielder's choice. And now let's see if Ramir Smith and Wesmon can get something cooking here. After a tough start to this one, first 5 batters made it on base, and the first 4 were plated. Cutlip misses at a pitch away, so a strike. That's Parsons and Shirley playing a little cat and mouse there. One's going to miss. Another ball. Counts at 3-1 here for Cutlip. Second pitcher of the first inning for Wesmon after Chuck Chuney had some trouble. Cutlip swings through, so full count. And now here we go again. The cat and mouse continues. Smith's next one is in there for a backwards K. That's out number 2. Back-to-back players retired here for Central Greenbrier. Good work by Wesmon. And now let's see if they can close this out here with Heston Haynes coming to the plate. Haynes swinging through on the first one. He reached safely the his first 5 plate appearances he reached safely. He struck out on his 6th, and then he singled twice yesterday. So he's had a nice day. The Billy Bean OBP king today, and he pops one up over the first baseman. No, Lenort, nice job backing up and ranging to make that play for the final out of the inning. So Wesmon gets it together late. 4 runs cross. Plenty of time to get back in this one as we head to the top of the second here on Video Productions.
Ontario Foundation, we invest in what matters: education, health and human services, community development, arts and culture, and environmental causes.
Hundreds of programs supported, thousands of lives touched. Together, we're making a difference where we live and work.
Ontario Resources, powering progress together.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access health right here at home.
At Anterra Resources, energy is only the beginning.
Our energy professionals are also parents, friends, and neighbors dedicated to producing natural gas responsibly and supporting the communities we call home.
Anterra Resources, powering progress together.
Today's 2026 West Virginia ages 9 through 11 baseball state tournament is brought to you by WVU United Hospital Center, WVU Medicine United Hospital Center, where exceptional care goes beyond medicine. We are back top of the second, so we did have some technical difficulties in the first, so I want to go through these lineups one more time as Keenan Adkins is on the mound and throws a strike on his first pitch to Maxwell Parsons. And Parsons hits one sharply to short. Chance to get this one back? No, not in time. Beckett Miles, good recovery, but ultimately Parsons will reach. So for Wesmon, it was Jacoby Spencer, Chuck Chuney, and Lawson Lenort 1-2-3 in the first. Maxwell Parsons batting fourth and now on first. Carter Anderson hitting fifth, Reed Haunt sixth. Cam Alt 7th, Leighton Clark 8th, Titus Dodgerell 9th, and Charlie Bowen, Ramir Smith, and Cam Hughes round out the 10, 11, and 12 spots in the batting order. Looks like they want to bunt this one foul, though, by Anderson. Adkins is throwing to Colt Klein behind the plate. Tucker Cutlip is at first. Samuel Shirley is at second. Wyatt Bostic at third. Beckett Miles at short. And then the outfield from left to right. Isaiah Miller, Braden Elmore, and Colt Kirkham. Adkins, the 1-2, misses for ball two. And got him to swing around, strike three. Anderson goes down, went fishing a little on that one. And that'll bring Haunts to the plate. Reed Haunts with a runner on first, hoping get something going here for Wesmon. And this is a nice, well-hit ball to second base. Took an odd bounce. There's only one play over at first, and he beats it out, the throw. That one took a strange bounce on the field. So Haunts reaches, and Parsons to second. Cam Alt comes to the plate. Alt, who pitched well for Wesmon in their first game. Fouls off the first one. He's a Paul Skeens fan. Enjoys riding his dirt bike and playing baseball. Also likes to play basketball. And his hero is his dad. Second pitch missed for a ball. 1-1. Parsons at second. Haunts at first. One out. And this one chopped. And Adkins going to make the only play he's got available to him at first. And then this throw got away. They're going to hold the runner at third. Wesmon doesn't want to risk it now with two outs. But those are some dangerous-looking throws there. Parsons advances to third. Haunts is at second on the fielder's choice. Leighton Clark to the plate now, and this is a big opportunity. Wesmon looking to get back into this one, trailing early 4-0. And a hit from Clark here could do exactly that, as it's in there for a strike. Little League action brought to you all week long here on Video Productions, and we'll have more action tomorrow as we're consolidating down to just a single field as teams are starting to get eliminated. And, of course, that's what's at stake in this one for Central Greenbrier and Wesmon. The winner will move on to play tomorrow. The loser is out of the tournament. Cerrito Cordova advanced in the previous game. That one misses. So South Berkeley is the opponent waiting for one of these two teams tomorrow. with the goal being to win and find yourself into the championship bracket that begins on Saturday, combining Mountaineer and Herd brackets. And Clark is walked and will take first. Bases are loaded, and now looks like John Miles wants to at least have a chat with Keenan Adkins. 2 outs, and the bases juiced here. Parsons third, Haunt second, Clark first, having just walked. 1 reached on an error, 1 reached on an infield hit. And Clark, of course, just walked. Looks like they're going to keep Adkins out there. Just needs 1 really good pitch to take care of business here. Force at any base, get yourself a ground ball and hit in the right spot. Someone can just step on the bag, but a well-hit ball here for Dodrill could change the game. Instead, this one gets behind, and no one wants to take the risk. So Wesmon playing it conservatively with 2 outs. And we have seen this, in fact, with Central Greenbrier. Played it conservatively against Logan, trusting that what they did in the box would do the job, and ultimately it did. Next pitch is going to miss for a ball. 1-1. Next pitch from Adkins just misses. 2-1. Titus Dodrill, his favorite athlete is Joey Logano, hits this one to second base to Shirley. Does he beat out the throw? Yes, he does! Shirley can't believe it. 1 run will cross the plate, and it is 4-1. Boy, Shirley thought he got him. But Parsons will score, and high effort play there from Dodrill. The infield hit will also earn him an RBI. So Charlie Bowen to the plate now. Bowen hits this one softly to first. This should do it. A race to the bag, and stepping on it is Cutlip to retire the side. So Wesmon able to get 1 across, but they will leave the bases loaded here. It is 4-1 as we head to the bottom of the second inning at the 2026 West Virginia Little League Baseball ages 9 through 11 division on Video Productions. Win in sports, adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true for your investments. Kurt Kasich, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help you create a game plan for your financial goals. Call 855-443-9883 to get started today. This is a big inning here already for Wesmon as we enter the bottom of the second. So they got one back in the top half of the inning. Now the big goal has to be stem the bleeding. The first 5 players all got on base. Technically, the first 6 all got on base, but one of them was via fielder's choice, so that was the 6th one. The first 4 players in the first inning for Central Greenbrier all crossed the plate. Looks like we might have some changes in the outfield.
number 2, Aiden.
So Jacoby Spencer has just moved over to left. Chuck Chuney is now in center, and Carter Anderson is in right. Now I wonder if that means we'll see potentially Cam Alt pitch at some point. Ramir Smith falls behind here 3-0. Lenort remains at first. Dodrill is at second. And that'll be a 4-pitch walk for Aiden Kirk. Henry Preston due up next.
Now to play,
His first at bat.
Henry Preston.
Preston's hit the ball well, and this has kind of been the story of why Central Greenbrier remains in this tournament. The bottom of their batting order has done nice work. Preston in particular, he has reached base 2 out of 3 games. He didn't reach base in their win yesterday, but his first game went 2 for 3 with a triple, a single, and 2 runs scored. Swinging through on that one. Next one bounces before the plate, so Preston smartly avoids. 2-1 the count. Good looking pitch from Ramir Smith. That one is in there for a strike. 2-2. Henry Preston's favorite food is wings. Every time I hear a favorite food, I think, oh man, that's a good decision. And he hits this one softly towards first. Looks like the only play is to step on the bag. Lenort's throw not in time. He tried to get the aggressive play at second. That one was a tough one. Took, again, another kind of weird hop there, and Preston will get in to first. So first and second now with no outs. And Colt Kirkham comes to the plate. And everybody will go back to their respective bags. Kirkham, his favorite player is Aaron Judge. He enjoys fishing and swimming, in addition to playing ball. 0-1 from Ramir Smith, and this bunted foul. 0-2. Kirkham swinging through, strike 3. He goes down. Kirkham has reached base in every game so far. Not this one, obviously. That was his first at bat. So that's out number 1. Ramir Smith gets his second strikeout of the day. And Isaiah Miller will check into the batter's box now. Miller has also been productive at the bottom of the batting order, and he rips one, first one. Got a big piece of it, but he was out in front of it. Miller has not had a hit since the first game, but in the first game, 2 singles, reached base all 3 times, and scored all 3 times. Again, you talk about production here, so he's looking to bounce back after being held off the base paths in the previous 2 for Central Greenbrier. The 1-1 misses. 2-1. This is a pretty critical moment here for Wesmon. Again, you're trying to avoid letting this get out of hand here with runners on first and second and down by 3. And Miller swings through and appears to be fouled off. So 2-2 here. Smith. The delivery, and that one is in there for strike 3. Hang the backwards K. Back-to-back strikeouts, and Ramir Smith has battled back after allowing those first 2 base runners, one of which was on him and one of which was not. And that brings Beckett Miles to the plate. Miles walked in his first at bat and then scored, eventually part of the first 4 base runners all scoring. And he's looking at a ball there as that one got behind. Throw on down to third is not in time. It was bang, bang. Nice throw from the catcher, Parsons. He was just missed. The runner at first held. That was Preston. So Kirk is now on third. Runners at the corners. Miles 3 for 6 in this tournament. He's walked a handful of times. This got behind the catcher. Play coming at the plate will not matter as the ball gets behind Ramir Smith, and that will allow Kirk to score. It is 5-0. Preston took second, and 5-1 the score. And Smith misses there 3-0. So Beckett Miles, who's already walked 3 times in this tournament, now 1 pitch away from doing it again, 4 times in this tournament, 1 pitch away from doing it for the 5th time. And he will once again. Well, I've given this award out a lot, but this might be true for Beckett Miles. I think he might win the Kevin Youkilis Award for walks. He's hit the ball pretty well, but 5 walks in 3 and change so far. As Keenan Atkins steps in there for a strike. Second one from Smith. This one hit, gets through third. Bowen was diving. Everyone's going to take 1 bag, and the bases will be loaded. Preston to third. Miles to second, Adkins to first. And Adkins is 2 for 2 today with a double and a single. Wyatt Bostic walked in his first appearance at the plate, scored as well. And now with a big opportunity here. And hits this one off himself. Shakes off his foot there and get back into the batter's box with an 0-1 count. Ramir Smith looking for the closeout. Whether it's on this pitch or another one, swings through 0-2. So now Smith 1 pitch away, and I think you won't be thrilled to have given up that 1 run back, but if you could get out of this bases loaded jam with just 1. Here's the delivery, and Smith, no! Catcher dropped it. It was foul tipped. So no strike 3. Oh, man. Great pitch from Ramir Smith. Can he get him again here? No, it's low, and that's ball 1. 1-2. Bases juiced. Preston third, Miles second, Adkins first. Swinging through, that one gets past Bowen at third. It's going to score 1. They sent the runner home. The throw is... The ball came loose. Will they send anyone else? No. Well, I did not realize Parsons had lost it. Looked like he had made the play. And I wonder if he's okay. He is holding his lip here, but you can see this again. So this is a great throw, by the way. Great relay. And the throw from third. Yeah, the ball came out there, as you can see. So 2 runners do score. Preston in. Miles in. Adkins goes to third. Bostic to first and drives in a couple of RBI in the process. It is 7-1. Central Greenbrier here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Colt Klein, who is 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored, will step in.
Central Greenbrier, 21, Colt Klein.
Klein also with a run batted in. Fouls off the first one from Ramir Smith. So Parsons appears to be okay. Rebuckled his equipment. Smith and swinging through is Klein. So they've been able to get to this point on back-to-back batters. Can we get a Ramir Smith closeout pitch? We thought he had it on the previous at bat and came out of Parsons' glove. This one low for a ball, 1-2. Klein wasn't inclined to chase there. And fouls that one off. Good job to stay alive there. Ramir Smith has already exceeded 50 pitches from what I can see at the field there, the scoreboard. Double check that here. As this one hit towards the shallow outfield, it's going to land. One is going to come across. They are sending the runner. And did the tag get him? Yes! So Bostic is out. One more run comes across, and Parsons made the play. It's like, I think Miles wanted to appeal this, but you can see this again here. So Klein gets the single. He'll get a run batted in as Adkins came in. And right there just gets him. Bostic thought he avoided it, but umpire says no. It is 8-1 Central Greenbrier. To the top of the third we go here in Bridgeport. Back in a moment on Video Productions.
Central Greenbrier, 4 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, 1 left. And to the top of the third, the score, Central Greenbrier 8, Wesmon 1.
You can follow the Bridgeport Little League on Facebook for game information, daily tournament social media posts that are produced by the Social Bee Marketing Agency. Don't miss the highlights, the energy, or the unforgettable memories. Like and follow the page today to stay connected with all the action. If you need a marketing team in your corner, the Social Bee specializes in professional video, photography, social media, and digital marketing that helps your brand stand out. Visit socialbwv.com to see how they can help you today. It is 8-1 here. Central Greenbrier, we've talked about, sometimes they've been Jekyll, sometimes they've been Hyde, and depending on your definition of what you prefer in your baseball team, Jekyll and Hyde, they've been whatever the better one of that is today. Shut out in their lone loss, but today they are piling on the runs again as Ramir Smith will step into the box. Smith, Cam Hughes, and Jacoby Spencer, the batting order in this one. Adkins has thrown 32 pitches so far. And number 33 in there for a strike as it catches the outside part of the plate. Wesmon with some work to do in their lone win. It was nip and tuck, a pitcher's duel, and then bats didn't really come in their loss yesterday. As Ramir Smith hits this one into foul territory. What a play by Cutlip at first.
Now number 9, Cameron Hughes.
Cam Hughes, they call him Camo, steps into the box. Let's see, talking to the umpires about something. Actually, the umpires are looking up here. I think they were checking the pitch count. Anyway, got that resolved. Adkins will throw to Hughes now, and Hughes will foul off the first one. Hughes is 1 for 4 so far in the tournament. This is his first at-bat of the day today. Hits it sharply to second. Shirley bobbled it, has a chance to still make the play, and does. That's a terrific second effort from Samuel Shirley. Jacoby Spencer to the plate now, 0 for 1, grounded out to first to lead off. Back in the first inning. Great start for Adkins here. He has pitched really well. Swinging on the first, fielded at short by Beckett Miles. Throw across is in time for out number 3. 1, 2, 3, a pop-up and 2 groundouts. And we will head to the bottom of the third. Central Greenbrier in cruise control right now, 8-1 at the Bridge Sports Complex on Video Productions.
When it comes to finding your next vehicle,
it's officially go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
10 trusted brands,
plus a huge lineup of pre-owned.
Brought to you by the folks who've served this region for years.
We go big for our home team.
And don't forget Thornhill's Value Plus warranty. Real coverage that keeps you going.
So if you're ready to go, it's go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
UHC is #1 in West Virginia for patient safety and social responsibility. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Through the Antero Foundation, we invest in what matters: education, health and human services, community development, arts and culture, and environmental causes.
Hundreds of programs supported, thousands of lives touched. Together, we're making a difference where we live and work.
Antero Resources, powering progress together.
Today's 2026 West Virginia ages 9 through 11 baseball state tournament brought to you by WVU United Hospital Center, WVU Medicine. United Hospital Center, where exceptional care goes beyond medicine. To win in sports, adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true for your investments. Kurt Skasik, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help you create a game plan for your financial goals. Call 855-443-9883. to get started today. Alec Wiederspiel here with you at the Bridge Sports Complex. Ramir Smith back on the mound. He's at 53 pitches. 8-1 the lead here. Central Greenbrier on top of Wesmon. So it'll be Elmore, Shirley, and Cutlip due up in this half inning for Central Greenbrier. And this one could get out of hand if Wesmont can't find a way to stop the bleeding here. They gave up 2 runs. Well, they gave up 1 run and had the bases loaded, and it seemed like in that previous inning they were going to have a chance to potentially get out of it. Still 5-1. And then 3 more ultimately came across the plate with 2 outs. So here's Braden Elmore. And Elmore swings on the first one foul. Elmore walked in his first at-bat of the day. Elmore walked 3 times in his first game. He's been excellent. He's only been retired twice. He's grounded out in 2 separate occasions. He's 4 for 6 with 4 walks. I think I have that right. 4 for 6 with 3 walks, correct? No, I was right the first time. 4 for 6 with 4 walks for Elmore here so far, and he's crossed the plate more than a few times. The 1-2 from Ramir Smith. And that one is in there, caught him looking. So Elmore has been hot at the plate, but he can't survive the broadcaster's jinx there. Out number 1. Samuel Shirley, the second baseman, comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today, having reached on a fielder's choice. And swings foul at the first one. He is 4 for 8 so far in the tournament. swings at this one and fouls it off into the netting, so falls behind 0-2. So it'd be what would be ideal for Wesmon, just a quick inning if they can get it, and start trying to rebuild, cutting into that deficit, as that's going to be strike 3. Catcher couldn't glove it, but Parsons throws it down to first in time. So back-to-back strikeouts for Ramir Smith, and the first 2 are away. Tucker Cutlip is 0 for 1. He struck out against Ramir Smith back in the first inning. And he's looking at the first pitch for a strike. Cutlip is 2 for 7, but he's reached base a bunch of times. And did that hit his bat? It did. Wow. We're going to have to see that one again. So that hit his bat as he was going down. He couldn't do that again if he tried. The umpires are going to talk this over. Allegedly, it was fair. So let's see this. He hits it as he's going down. It's behind him. Actually, you know what? That's close. That might have hit his shoulder. And even if it did hit his shoulder, I think that hit the plate first. So let's see that. If we can see that one more time, I think one way or another, this is either an HBP or a foul ball. You can see this here. Yeah, that hit his shoulder. So they're talking this over now. Okay, looks like my producer is telling me we have another angle. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to tell there, and then the umpire is actually blocking the plate. No, that's absolutely. It's either an HBP or a foul ball. There's no in between here. Even if it hits the bat, that's a foul ball. Has to be. The ball hit the plate. All right, so it sounds like they're calling this a hit by pitch. Okay, so we just got it clarified. An HBP hits his shoulder, then the bat. So ultimately, Cutlip heads to first. That is bizarre, but I do think the umpires got it right upon clarification. We were obviously watching the replay up here. They don't have access to that down there, and that'll bring Heston Haynes to the plate here, and he falls, or has Ramir Smith fall behind 2-0 more accurately. Still, though, first 2 outs Smith got. You just got to make that one good closeout pitch here. And maybe it's this one to second. The throw from Dodrill is in time, and that will be the end of the inning. So not without a little bit of controversy, but ultimately I think everybody got it right. And it is 8-1 as we head to the top of the 4th. Wesmon gets not quite a 1-2-3 inning, but no runs crossed, no hits, no errors, and only 1 left on. Let's see if they can find a way to cut back into this 7-run deficit when we return on Video Productions.
Katie, and I'm a sophomore at Virginia Tech. I'm studying to be a lawyer, which means I'll be in school for 6 more years, and college isn't cheap. But my parents opened a Smart 529 savings account when I was 6 months old, and having that savings has given me the opportunity to focus on my education.
Smart 529 is West Virginia's education savings solution. Turn your savings into their success. Visit smart529.com. For more information, contact Smart 529 to obtain a program description, which includes investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and other information. Read and consider it carefully before investing.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
Follow the Bridgeport Little League on Facebook for game information and daily tournament media posts produced by the Social Bee Marketing Agency. Don't miss the highlights, the energy, or the unforgettable memories. Like and follow the page today to stay connected with all of the action. As swinging on the first pitch, this is a sky-high ball into center field, and Elmore ranging over to left center makes the play for out number 1. As Chuck Chuney got a good piece of that one, but just a little too under it.
Now batting number 7.
Lawson Lenort to the plate, 0 for 1 today with a strikeout back in the first inning. Adkins is dealing. Looks like Aiden Kirk is now in right field. Ooh, and Lenort gets a nice piece of this one. It's going to go into foul territory. Bostic made a good effort at it, the old college try, but he would have needed not just adult legs, but I think he would have needed WVU baseball legs to go make that play. As this one is high. Two and one. One out. 3 and 1. That one missed as well. Top of the order hasn't produced much here for Wesmon as Lenort fouls this one off again. Bostic gives chase again, but it's a good at bat here for Lenort. Now, what he's hoping for, full count, can he be rewarded here with either a pitch that he can cleanly ignore or a pitch that he can cleanly take a hack at? Either way, we'll need to be defensive here. The 3-2 delivery, and he does get this one, chops it over to third. Nice scoop from Bostic, not in time. Missed it by that much. Lenort hoofs it out.
Now to plate, number 99, Maxwell Parsons.
Maxwell Parsons checks in. Parsons reached on an error in the second inning and then swinging on the first pitch. This is a good one into right center field, barehanded by the right fielder. Nice throw from Kirk to second. Lenort was already in there, though. He appropriately paused, waiting to make sure that was going to drop. And how about that? After the first out was a fly out by Chuney to center field. Back-to-back hits, an infield hit, and then one into right. Now Carter Anderson with a chance for Wesmon maybe to cut into this lead a little bit. Runners on first and second, 0-1, 1 out. And Adkins a little low on that one. Good block there by Klein behind the plate. Forces all the runners to stay put. And the 1-1 pitch is in there for a strike. Caught the outside part of the plate. One and two on Anderson. And that is low, ball 2. Well, a well-placed ground ball would do wonders right now with the way Central Greenbrier is fielding it. As that one will miss, full count. Meanwhile, for Wesmon, with just one out here and the count full, Anderson can afford to be a little bit conservative here. How about this? Lenort taking third. He just stole it while the pitcher had it. Didn't realize where he was going, and Lenort is now 60 feet away. Umpires talking this over. Are they considering sending him back to second? And that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to send Lawson Lenort back to second base. I mean, A for creativity and A for effort. Full count, 1 out. And swinging through, that one fouled off. This is a big sequence of events for Wesmon here, trying to make a game of this one. And that'll be strike 3. Anderson goes down. Ooh, and the runner's a little far off the bag there. Everybody went back. Lenord on second, Parsons on first. And the first hit of this game for Wesmon was from Reed Hans, and he's at the plate now, 1 for 1. And he fouls this one off. Adkins is up to 54 pitches for those following along at home. This one's skied foul. So Hans will fall behind 0-2. That one thuds the roof here of the press box at the Bridge Sports Complex. And swinging through, got him down, back-to-back strikeouts. Turned his orbit around, and they'll get out of the inning with runners on first and second, but nobody plates. It is 8-1, Central Greenbrier, bottom of the fourth. Coming up, back in a moment here on Video Productions.
Katie, and I'm a sophomore at Virginia Tech. I'm studying to be a lawyer, which means I'll be in school for 6 more years, and college isn't cheap. But my parents opened a Smart 529 savings account when I was 6 months old, and having that savings has given me the opportunity to focus on my education.
Smart 529 is West Virginia's education savings solution. Turn your savings into their success. Visit smart529.com. For more information, contact Smart 529 to obtain a program description, which includes investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and other information. Read and consider it carefully before investing.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
If you need a marketing team in your corner, the Social Bee specializes in professional video, photography, social media, and digital marketing. They help your brand stand out. Visit socialbwv.com to see how they can help you today. Today's 2026 West Virginia ages 9 through 11 baseball state tournament is brought to you by WVU United Hospital Center, WVU Medicine United Hospital Center, where exceptional care goes beyond medicine. Bottom of the fourth inning, and this is a bit of a dangerous territory here, as Central Greenbrier could essentially end this game in this inning. But for what it's worth, if you're Wesmon here, critical thing to do is just do what you just did. 4 batters faced, and they got 3 of them out. Ramir Smith struck out 2 and then got a ground out on his 4th batter faced. As good an inning as we've seen from Wesmon in the field. Now, Smith is up to 65 pitches, so we'll see how much more he has left as Aiden Kirk steps in, and Kirk is going to check swing, and the appeal down to first, and it was indeed not a check, or excuse me, it was a check. So 1-0. Kirk walked in his first at bat. Looks like he's going to foul this one off. A chance here at third for Bowen. Oh. 1-1. Next one, Kirk swinging through, chasing away, strike 2. Kirk fouls off the next one, so good at bat here. 1-2 the count, but Kirk potentially lengthening this at bat, and anything you can do to try and knock a pitcher out early is the goal. Smith, of course, coming in out of the bullpen. This one fouled off, and Bowen camped under it to make the play for out number 1. Henry Preston will step in. Preston reached safely his last time up. And he hits a hard one towards center field. Let's see if Chuney can make the play, and he does. Great job ranging over by Chuck Chuney. So Ramir Smith has really settled nicely here. His last few batters faced, he's retired 5 of his last 6 and has not allowed a hit since the second inning. Colt Kirkham struck out the last time he faced Ramir Smith. That one missed for a ball. Looks like they want to bunt this one down the third base line. Catcher turns to throw, and the ball got away. So Kirkham, looks like they're going to rule this one an infield hit. And Kirkham will take first. 2 outs here. And Isaiah Miller steps to the plate. Miller struck out looking in the second inning against Smith. Swinging through on that one for a strike. No, correction, for a foul ball. 74 pitches now for Ramir Smith. And the next one, a bouncer. Great job by Parsons. Throw on down to first, not in time. So Parsons there, first of all, terrific job keeping that from going behind. But then the throw back to try and get Kirkham was awfully close, and a good throw at that. We've seen a few throws go awry for some of these catchers this week, but that was a good run from Parsons. This one will get away from Parsons. Throw down to second. That one a bouncer. It gets past the shortstop. Right fielder does a good job in support. That's Anderson. And so now Kirkham at second here with 2 outs. And Miller with the 2-1. And he'll foul this one off, 2-2. So Ramir Smith 1 pitch away from closeout. He won't have much more left as he is approaching 85. But considering he came in with no outs recorded in the first, he's pitched pretty well. This one is going to get away from Parsons. It was behind Miller, and that'll lead to a full count here as Kirkham takes third. Smith, this one is in the figurative dirt, will lead to ball 4. So now runners at the corners after the Miller walk, and that'll lead to Beckett Miles. Beckett Miles, who has not yet recorded an at-bat as he has walked twice, and he has scored twice.
Number 10, Beckett Miles.
So they're going to let the runner take second. So now Miller at second. The runner at the plate, Miles at the plate represents what would be theoretically the winning run here now in the bottom of the 4th. And Miles looking at a strike there, 1-1. Smith's next one is inside, 2-1. So there's a chance Smith is going to hit 85 pitches in this at bat here. He's up to 82 now. 2-1. And that one low and away, ball 3. Got the first 2 out, but an infield single off of a bunt and a walk. And that's going to be walk number 3 of 3 for Beckett Miles. So bases loaded, and the winning run is on first, but it looks like we're going to get a change here. So new pitcher will step aside. That'll do it for Ramir Smith, who threw 84 pitches and I think acquitted himself quite nicely considering the circumstances. We're back in a moment on video production. Charlie Bowen to the mound, and Carter Anderson will take third base. That's his third different position today, and Cam Alt is back in right field where he started the game. Charlie Bowen goes to Skyview Elementary School. His favorite athlete is Josh Allen. In addition to baseball, he enjoys basketball and flag football. And he likes to hunt and ride ATVs. And he will have his work cut out for him here. More accurately, the pressure will be on. He only needs to get one good pitch. There's a ground ball forced at any base. But Keenan Adkins to the plate. Adkins has been red hot. Adkins is 2 for 2 today. And a well-placed hit could potentially end this ball game.
Now pitching for Wesmon. Number 44, Charlie Bowen.
Adkins is 4 for 9 for the entirety of this tournament. Bowen, first pitch, and Adkins looked like he was shooting for the moon. Strike one. I think Adkins was envisioning something hitting a car out there in the parking lot. 0-1. Adkins hits one sharply to third, and well played by Anderson. Steps on the bag, and that will bring us to the fifth inning. 8-1 your score. Wesmon holds on, but now the critical work begins. They've got to find a way to plate some runs. Back in a moment here on Video Productions.
C receives straight A's in outcomes, safety, and cost efficiency. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Teriyaki Madness is real food made to order with fresh, high-quality ingredients. That's why Little General Stores has partnered with them to bring delicious, fresh favorites to your neighborhood. Visit TeriyakiMadness.com. Fresh Asian grill.
Top of the fifth inning, and it's an important one for Wesmon. You don't need all 7 runs back right now, but you really would like to get started here as Keenan Adkins returns to the mound. Adkins has thrown 56 pitches through 4 innings, so he's averaging 14 per inning. So right now, he looks like he could go the distance if necessary, if this continues the way it's been. Due up for Wesmon, Alt, Clark, and Dodrill, and they've been productive today. They've all reached base. Alt reached on a fielder's choice. Alt grounded into a fielder's choice. Clark and Dodrill each reached base. Clark walked, and Dodrill drove in a run with a single. So looks like we have a new right fielder for Central Greenbrier as Colt Kirkham is back in right field. Adkins' first pitch swung on by Cam Alt. Fouled off 0-1. And next one fouled off again. Isaiah Miller in left. And that stays the same. So it looks like everything else is the same here except for that one change as the 0-2 misses, ball one. Central Greenbrier has played a really crisp game today, just not a lot of mistakes. And I did wonder if this would be kind of a storyline in this tournament. Central Greenbrier got things going on that first day, winning 24-3, and now playing their fourth game, and I think that's only helped them as this one has popped sky high, and Adkins could have read a book while he waited for it. What book do we think he would have read is the question. Frankenstein, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. That's my producer to the right. I was thinking maybe Dune. It's a long read. He's only thrown 61 pitches, and he's retired 4 1/3. So that'll bring Leighton Clark to the plate. First pitch missed for Adkins here, and looks like John Miles is definitely content to just let him throw. Next one misses. So 2-0, falls behind here. Now Adkins, who's pitched well today, is actually his favorite athlete's actually Aaron Judge. Hit sharply to second. Nice play by Shirley, and the throw over to first is in time. Sam Shirley's had a really nice day at second base today. Made a couple of really, really good plays there to avoid potential hits. Speaking of good second baseman, Titus Dodrill comes up. Think he's had a really nice tournament in the field. Dodrill with the lone RBI today for Wesmon. Here's the 1-0, and that one nearly got him on the crown. 2-0. Top five, 2 outs, nobody on. Wesmon running out of time, running out of outs more accurately. They only have 4 outs to find 7 runs. The 2-1, a little bit high, 3-1. Keeping an eye on Adkins' pitch count. He's up to 68. And that one will be inside for ball 4, a 5-pitch walk. Dodrill has done his part today, reaching base twice. And he has not contributed an out to the Wesmon cause offensively. Charlie Bowen, who just had the excellent performance out of the bullpen in the previous inning, steps in, and he'll look at the first one for a ball. 1-0. Bowen is 0 for 1 today, grounded out back in the second inning, and this one is going to get behind the catcher, who winds up throwing to second, not in time. Klein to Shirley, and that will allow Dodrill to stand up safely. Now runner on second for Bowen. A hit here would be useful to starting some kind of rally. That pitch is in the zone for a strike. And Bowen hits this one into center field. That one lands right at the feet of Elmore. Runner is going, play at the plate, throw bounces, not in time. An RBI single for Charlie Bowen, providing himself some run support as Dodrill scores, and it is 8-2. Bowen stayed at first, and now Ramir Smith up for the second time today. Smith is 0 for 1. This one grounded to second. Shirley will flip for the final out. He bobbled it, but kept his composure and got the final out. One run does cross the plate. One hit, no errors, but Wesmon in some trouble here. Central Greenbrier up, coming up bottom of the fifth inning. Back in a moment on Video Productions.
Terra Resources, energy is only the beginning.
Our energy professionals are also parents, friends, and neighbors dedicated to producing natural gas responsibly and supporting the communities we call home.
And Terra Resources, powering progress together.
Teriyaki Madness is real food made to order with fresh, high-quality ingredients. That's why Little General Stores has partnered with them to bring delicious, fresh favorites to your neighborhood. Visit TeriyakiMadness.com.
Fresh Asian Grill. When it comes to finding your next vehicle,
it's officially go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
Look no further for a quality used or certified pre-owned car.
We have a vehicle for everyone and every budget.
Come see us at Thornhill Auto Outlet.
UHC is #1 in West Virginia for patient safety and social responsibility. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Back at the Bridge Sports Complex, Alex Wiederspiel here with you on Video Productions. Central Greenbrier with a 6-run lead here, and we should get to see Bowen again, and I wonder if their plan is not just to give him the rest of this one. Now, Central Greenbrier can end the game if they can score 4 in this inning, and don't put it past them. They have done that a couple of times, and then some. They had 2 9-run innings separately in their 24-3 win over Logan. They have won by run rule twice so far since they've been here. Wesmon didn't have to travel as far as Central Greenbrier and got a win early, but they have struggled in their last few. So this one is nearly completed. Due up is the middle of the order, Bostic, Klein, and Elmore, the heart of the order more accurately. So Wyatt Bostic steps in, 1 for 1 today with a single, a walk, and a run scored. And first pitch hits this one off the hands to short, and Hans is there to make the play for out number 1. Colt Klein will step in. Klein is 2 for 2 today with a couple of runs batted in and a run scored on 2 singles. A pair of one-baggers. And he's hit the ball well. Can he do it again? Bottom 5, 1 out. And a part of the order that's been quiet today has generally been very good in this tournament coming up after him. So this is a tough ask here for Bowen. This has been a very hot group of hitters here of late. Falls behind 2-0 and absolutely rips one down the third base line. That one's going to get all the way to the warning track. easy in for 2. They're going to hold him up at second as Colt Klein has a double standing up. And that'll bring Braden Elmore to the plate here with 1 out and a runner in scoring position. Man, he clobbered that thing. Elmore will look at the first one for a ball. As I have noted before, Elmore has been quite good in this tournament, but he has been quiet today. Just a walk and a strikeout, so 0 for 1. But boy, he's had a couple of busy days, and he hits this one towards short. Third baseman actually comes over to make the play and got him. Then a throw into the outfield. Now this is going to lead to a potential play at third, sliding in. That's Klein. So he advances. Elmore is out on the 5-3, and that'll bring Samuel Shirley to the plate. For Elmore's numbers, he has got an OBP right now of 667 as he's reached safely 8 of 12 times. This one blooped into shallow left field, going to score a run, as Klein only needed to come 60 feet, and it is a single for Samuel Shirley, his first hit of the day, and another run comes across to make it 9-2. So every time Wesmon plates one, Central Greenbrier seems to have no problem getting it back. This one's going to get well behind the catcher, Parsons. His throw, not a bad one, but was off the mark, slightly off the mark. That lets Shirley take second base. So this is Tucker Cutlip at the plate with a 1-0, and he'll look at that one 2-0. Little cat and mouse here between Shirley and Parsons. The 2-0 to Cutlip. Ooh, that one well outside, but good job by Parsons keeping it in front of him. He stretched. It's 3-0. And the 3-0 is in there for a strike. Cutlip was taking all the way. The 3-1, that one up and away, so ball 4. Cutlip can take first.
Now batting number 9.
So Heston Haynes will step to the plate here, 0 for 2 in this one. Haynes represents the clinching run here for a 10-run rule. Hits one softly to short. Hans's throw over to Dodrill at second was in time, and that'll take us to the top of the 6th. Last chance here for Wesmon to get back into this one. They trail 9-2. We're back in just a moment on Video Productions.
The Ontario Foundation, we invest in what matters: education, health and human services, community development, arts and culture, and environmental causes.
Hundreds of programs supported, thousands of lives touched. Together, we're making a difference where we live and work.
Ontario Resources, powering progress together.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
At Ontario Resources, energy is only the beginning.
Our energy professionals are also parents, friends, and neighbors, dedicated to producing natural gas responsibly and supporting the communities we call home.
Ontario Resources, powering progress together.
Hughes, Spencer, and Chuney due up here. And the first pitch is fouled off by Hughes. He's 0 for 1 today, grounded out back in the third inning. Adkins' next one misses. And yeah, they're going to clearly give him a shot to get there. He's at 76 pitches now. So not a lock that he will get to 85 before he gets out of the inning, but if the at-bats are long, he will certainly have to come out. Two and one the count here. And this one going to be hit over towards second base. Shirley will flip over to first underhanded, and that is out number one. So twice Hughes is grounded out to second. Spencer comes to the plate. Jacoby Spencer 0 for 2 today. Does he have some magic in that bat for Wesmon as they're down to just 2 outs here? First pitch is in there for a strike. So Adkins at 79 pitches. Keeping an eye on that. He can go past 85 in the at-bat where he hits 85 and no further. That's going to be a ball 1-1. That's his 80th. This one hits softly over the pitcher's head at short. The throw to first. Miles, cool as a cucumber for out number 2. So Chuck Chuney, who is 0 for 2 today, will have a chance to potentially extend this game. Ooh, and we have a player down. Actually, it was the base runner, Spencer. And you wonder if at the end of that play it might have been while he was running, but hope he is okay. He's being tended to by a coach. We can go ahead and take a very short break. We'll be back right after this here on Video Productions. Back. All right, we are back here as the injured player headed towards the dugout. And a chance here on pitch number 82. Very likely the final at bat, one way or another. The final batter he will face in what has been a remarkable performance for Keenan Adkins, and he leads 0-1. Next pitch misses, 1-1. This is Chuck Chuney, 0 for 2 today. Westmon's bats have fallen silent here in the last 2 games of this week. Next one misses, 2-1. So that's pitch number 84. This will be number 85. So as I said, either he will end the game on this at-bat or he will end his game on this at-bat. And this one hit towards the pitcher, and appropriately on pitch number 85, Adkins will take it himself, and that will do it. Central Greenbrier tops Wesmon 9-2, and they will live to fight another day.
Central Greenbrier, please remember to meet at the turn of bracket to celebrate your win and move your team's name to the next round.
So Wesmon will go home winning 1 and losing 2. Central Greenbrier has gone 3-1 thus far in this tournament. We'll take a closer look at the bracket, and we will also recap this game when we get back in just a moment right here on Video Production. Central Greenbrier winners 9-2.
And we look forward to seeing everyone at the next game.
Katie, and I'm a sophomore at Virginia Tech. I'm studying to be a lawyer, which means I'll be in school for 6 more years, and college isn't cheap. But my parents opened a Smart 529 savings account when I was 6 months old, and having that savings has given me the opportunity to focus on my education.
Smart 529 is West Virginia's education savings solution. Turn your savings into their success. Visit smart529.com. For more information, contact Smart 529 to obtain a program description, which includes investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and other information. Read and consider it carefully before investing.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
Terrific pitching performance from Keenan Adkins in the win, and 9-2 the final score in this one. Central Greenbrier victorious. Adkins only struck out 4, but was pretty darn good, kept a lot of balls on the ground in the win. And it all started early with a big 4-run first inning, 4 runs in the second inning. And while the Central Greenbrier bats quieted down after that, and a nice performance out of the bullpen from Ramir Smith for Wesmon and Chuck Bowen for Wesmon, ultimately the lead was too much to overcome. And Keenan Adkins' complete game win powers Central Greenbrier. They will face South Berkeley in a win-or-go-home game tomorrow at 5:15. The winner of that one will clinch a spot in the championship 4-team bracket that begins on Saturday, combining all the teams that began in the Mountaineer and Herd bracket down to just 4. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm Alex Wiederspiel saying thanks to our entire video productions team. They do great work, and we'll meet again next time.